guys, Sheep here with more Pokemon Liquid Crystal. Yeah, that one. So last time you guys might have noticed me pull up an old load. So I did, and I had to redo a whole bunch of stuff. I caught and killed what died. I went ahead and released Haunter and all that. Did a little bit of work to get everybody here. Billiam should be about to evolve. In fact, come on. Candy. I'd be really mad at Billiam if he doesn't evolve from this rare candy. Friendship with Eevee over. Come on. Okay, learn Bite. So I'm a pretty huge fan of having Eevees with Bite before they evolve. Especially if you're going for Espeon, who I think is who we're getting. Alright, Billiam's evolving. I was really worried that he wasn't going to evolve, and I was just gonna be like, really? Alright, we are getting an Espeon. Now, some of you might be like, cheap. You just missed out on a bunch of great moves as Espeon. Because you didn't, like, grind up the joy and all that. But, I'm gonna show you a thing. Okay, first of all, get Swift, absolutely. You never have to worry about something missing again. Get out of here, Tackle. Alright. Is that Swift? Now, you might be wondering, cheap, what is this machine? It's the move relearner. It's in, like, every Pokemon Center. So, we're gonna hop on Billiam. We're gonna snag us some confusion. Absolutely. I'd like to keep Sand Attack. I'd rather have no Quick Attack. Yeah. Alright, so now we have like an all-around just face destroyer of Eevee. Or something in my luck, I'll do something awful and get him killed. Ew! But yeah, there's a squad, everybody's level 30 or higher. Bruh still hasn't evolved. I have no idea when he evolves. Anyways, let's like are in the back of the team. He's leading and all that. That was a weird pause in the game. Ew. So yeah. And just real quick. By the way, I'm gonna stop using the like load game, save game thing. I'm just gonna save. I can't believe I actually did that. Because I always worry that, like, the game's gonna be messed up or something. I can't remember if I've talked to this guy already or not. On this one, not on the other one. We might have a trainer or two to talk to. Oh, no, no, I didn't want to talk to you. Okay. Okay, good. Thank you. I'm really curious if there's, like, a game with that guy in his hometown and all that. That'd be interesting. Like, Liquid Crystal has a lot of work into it, so I think it would. I thought you were a trainer. Alright, so my trip was awesome. Life was not so awesome when I got back, though, because, like, every joint in the right side of my body was hurting really bad. And I had to work for 2 days. So, fortunately, before work one day, I went to the doctor and just got a bunch of medicine to take for like inflammation, stuff like that, because he's not really sure what's wrong, which is always reassuring. Get ready for Adrian to miss an attack about 15 times. It seems to happen to me a lot. Like, I'll have a problem and doctor's like, I have no idea what that problem is. And it's like, oh, I'd like it if you did. They did like blood tests and they like x-rayed my neck and stuff since my neck was a little sore, but like I don't really feel it in my neck. My back hurts from time to time, but like I really feel it in like my knee and wrist right now. When I got home though, like standing on my leg at all, it felt like something was seriously wrong with my ankle and like there was a crack from it traveling straight up my leg. It was awful. I almost cried getting out of the car. It was so bad. And he's feeling a bit better. Like I said, knee and wrist are still hurting, but I'm gonna try to do as much recording as possible. Because I already went 2 days not recording. Actually, I went over a week not recording. I was off busy having an adventure. Went down to Florida to see Aru and got to hung out and played video games and chit-chat. We were gonna go take his dog to a dog park, and the day we intended to go, there was a tornado warning, and I was like, oh, that seems about right. Anyways, but I did have fun. I think we got pretty far in Mario Odyssey. I have no idea how long the game actually is and how many worlds there are. So I'm pretty sure we're like probably only halfway because we explored everything. Bring it. You should just... I'm gonna throw you down those stairs. Why are you in a lighthouse with a bunch of birds? They're probably freaking out because there's roofs and stuff. And Erica and a Pidgey. This is our greatest question. You know, I just realized I did not go back and grab that moonstone. I don't think we have a use for it now, though. Yeah, you have a hyper potion. That's more acid. There we go. We'll switch out of this. So I'm kind of wondering if we should have made Billiam a Jolteon instead, since we kind of wasted our electric type. But I also kind of feel like we can get through without an electric type. We have the team to get around that. Yeah, let's do roll out. Just literally roll through his team. Yay! So how have you guys been? Has anything interesting happened on the internet? I picked up Detective Pikachu, and our store got 2 of the amiibos in, so I got one of them, of course. He looks so sassy. I was kind of like, hey, stop that. And I was like, you're a Pikachu in a hat. And then I also picked up Ni no Kuni 2, which I intended to play like for an hour or two because I was feeling really bad, but I still wanted to play it that day. And it was like 5 or 6 hours later, and I was like, oh. Oh, I did not mean to sit still and use my hand this much, but okay. I was in a bunch of pain, didn't even care. He traveled the world to train these Pokemon, and he wishes to battle us. He's like the Drax of the Pokemon world. He just states things. You travel the world, your Growlithe is only level 24. And methinks you left the rest of your team at home. Alright, let's get Bruh out here. It's water and Psychic. He should be good against a Growlithe. Or, you know, you can immediately... Okay. Let's try that again. We good? Okay. Yeah, I can run over. We got the wing attack. Huh. Didn't try to scare away Burb. What's going on with his RNG? Attack to finish you off. I think I made the mistake of getting rid of quick attack on Burb during the course of like getting to where we were, so I fixed that in the process of re-leveling everything. Because I like having quick attack, and I think we had tackle instead. And I was not pleased with that. I was playing Pokemon Yellow the other day, because I got it on my DS, and I had a little like quick pit stop and traveling and stuff. I wanted to rest a bit, because I wasn't feeling well. And I made like all this progress, and I beat Misty's gym, and then I accidentally saved over Vine Whip with something like really useless. I think it was one of the powder abilities. And I've never been that mad at myself, guys. this because I just immediately just turned it off. And I turned it back on, and I was when I first got to Cerulean City. I hadn't like gone to Bills or anything. I was like, why didn't I save? Why did I make this decision for myself to just not do anything? Trainer? Trainer. Jasmine is the city's gym leader. I mean to bring her back with me. Nobody better get in my way. How about you let Jasmine do her? Huh? Alright, I think if I go down that hole, grab that item, fight that guy, and then like keep going straight up, I'll get to Jasmine. But I want to fight all the trainers, so we gonna do that. Anyways, guys, if you got the money, you know Kuni 2 is amazing. And you have such a sassy little cat king. He's like sassy in the sweetest way possible. It's just, he's adorable. He's very endearing. Plus, that game, like, starts off and it's like, oh, yeah, we're gonna have, like, a little intro. Nope, straight to 11. I thought games only went to 10. We're at 11. Erica, you're so close to leveling. Yo, playa, what up? What? Oh! Yes. Alright. The bruh is about to become the king. I'll rename him if there's a riot. Well, bruh is evolving. Dun 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 dun. What's your favorite Pokemon evolution screen? Because they've changed over the years. I think one of them they just looked like an amorphous blob, didn't they? It's you happy little thing. Yeah, we sent Bruh to Harvard Law School. He's doing pretty well for himself. I just realized I have 2 psychic Pokemon for no reason. Billiam should have been a Jolteon. Oh well, we're not gonna get Thunderstone for a long time. And I'm kind of using Bruh as a water type anyways. Oh, she's so upset. She wouldn't even smile these days. Alright, since we already have a psychic type, I still wanted to put the work in to like evolve Billiam. Because that's a solid backup psychic. I'm not gonna be cheap or anything like that. I'd be like, oh no, the game turned itself off. Because I would never do that. Like, I've had one big mess up like that along those lines, and you guys saw it. I'm gonna keep Bruh in the team just for now. Maybe I'll switch him out for Shuckle. Toss like Toxic or something, not Shuckle. I want to sit with my like knees crossed like I normally do, and that hurts so bad to sit like that. I'm gonna do it anyways, because eventually my knee feels better doing that. If I hold my knee in one position for a long time, it feels better. I don't know why I completely forgot that Slowpoke A existed in my party and B was a psychic type. You have Mudshot? Like, I'm not worried about it. I was just really caught off guard by him having it. How long has Krabby been able to learn Mudshot? I never raised a Krabby. I don't know. I don't know about the crab life. Alright. So the cat was defeated. Aw, now he can't smile. No one's smiling around here. Alright, let's switch Bruh up front. Let's see what your back sprite and stuff looks like. I can't believe I doubled up on psychics. That's not the worst life choice to make in these games, to be honest. Psychic types are super OP until they brought along enough things to be like, yo, stop that. Ooh, we got a rare candy. Best. Over here? Can't remember. Oh, there is! Gotta get that swagger. So, while driving, I was trying to keep myself awake, and I really wanted to listen to, like, one of my normal podcasts, but I realized I normally listen to that podcast while trying to fall asleep. So listening to it while driving made me sleepy, and I was already tired. You're both kind and strong. How about you? So I had to, like, listen to another podcast. For a heads up, I listen to, like, 3 podcasts from Maximum Fun now. And I enjoy every single one of them. Look at how angry that cloister is on the back. Headbutt away. Or, you know, get bubbled on. That too. Anyway, but I was listening to... What was it? Was it? Oh no, Ross and Carrie. That's what I initially listened to. I was like, no, I listened to this while sleeping. That's a terrible idea. I don't know why I like listening to things like that, to like get my mind off literally everything to sleep. It's like, hey, let's listen to people investigate really strange things. Of course you have to kill me. Ah, what was I listening to? Guys, help me out. If you were listening to a thing for Maximum Fun, what would you listen to? My brain's completely dead on me. Oh, no, what was it? No! Brain! And Sleeping Slowbro. Or Slow King. I remember it one day. When I'm not trying to think about it. Sawbones! I was listening to Sawbones. I like talking about just random medical history stuff that makes no sense. And I try to listen to things from like beginning to end, which I ended up doing with the boyfriend later. So I was like, sweetie, I need you to like listen to this episode with me, because they were talking about bloodletting and he's learning like medical stuff in general. So he's just sitting there listening to these things like, what? No, don't do that. There's so many, like, he would pause it and be like, alright, here's why you don't do that. I would just kind of like sit on both hands and then realize I was driving, so I can't do that. But yeah, apparently with bloodletting, they used to think, oh, well, we gotta remove this guy's leg. So if we move, you know, like take a leg's worth of blood out of this body, and then we do our surgery, there won't be blood everywhere. We battle Jasmine, but she's not up to it now. So how about you? And you think, like, round 1, they'd be like, oh, that clearly didn't work. There's still so much blood everywhere. But now, oh my goodness. I just switched. Yeah, go Billiam. So I see your back's right. Revenge for what? Ain't nothing happened to you, buddy. Would probably absolutely destroy you because Espian's OP. What's your favorite Eevee evolution? Like, Sylveon's pretty solid since they created it, but that's because fairies are just really powerful against most things, and in most cases people don't know how to handle them. And if you're competitive or something like that, you probably do, but just running around derping about. If I run into a fairy, it's like, do I have a poison attack? Okay, we're good. Oh, wait, yeah, change for Polyoral. Look at America. I'm doing pretty solid. I wish you'd learn another grass attack, but you know. Here's the problem. If Erica gets another grass attack, I have to get rid of Poison Powder. There's no way around it. Because we can't get rid of Cut. I really want to keep Acid, because that gives her a little bit of variety. And it was infinitely... I guess we can get rid of Acid. Still, we have the stab from it, though, because... You know, Erica's grass poison. Wake up one day and destroy this one. I mean, I guess if we got Razor Leaf, that has more chance... Is Razor Leaf 15 or more than that? And it's like it's got the chance to miss, which normally bothers me. I like the kind of stability that comes with Vine Whip, but... Isn't Erica gonna have more chances to hit stuff with grass attacks? That only intends really limiting. I mean, I still think it's better than the Oddish family having like Absorb and stuff like that, because those attacks feel super weak to me. And I know that they can't be incredibly powerful because they're also healing you, but I would like little destroyers of worlds, not little stallers of days. Especially when recording. If I wasn't recording, this guy would be like poisoned, and I would have. Nah, I still would have fought through sleeping and stuff like that because I'm just lazy. It's too many buttons to click an item. I'm gonna wake myself up. Alright. Alrighty, there we go. We don't need to fight anybody else, so I don't need to worry about healing. Not that Erica's getting used for anything else either, because Erica's pretty much... Guys, I got a few questions. Everything's terribly labored. Apparently that's Namphyrus now. Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night. It suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. You see that there's a wonderful pharmacy in Cianwood. Across the sea, I can't leave Amphi unattended. Actually, get some medicine for me? Please? Alright, that'll be a request. If you don't talk to her, you can't go get that item. It's... to an embarrassing amount, I have to admit that I have gone to Cianwood... Cianwood? Whatever. Several times. Went and talked to that guy, and realized that somebody forgot to talk to her when they got to the top of the thing. Like, I did all the fighting through the lighthouse. I was like, alright, I grabbed the item up here, I'm done. Whee! Thunk. I would break your legs. I need to heal up. Alrighty. Look it there. No, I don't want deposit. Let's move. Let's see what we got. Oh no, I was supposed to release you. Get out of here. Bye. So I told you guys I would catch it just to release it. The levels on these three might be off because I had to re-catch them. You're grass psychic, so... I think the only thing that I would add is an electric type. We're pretty solid. Get that fighting gym coming up. I expect something terrible to happen to somebody. I think if Bruh goes down, we'll probably go... I guess we would go with Wiggles as our water type. And then just run with Billiam as our psychic. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the team, even though Billiam's not going to get a lot of use, because... Actually, I take that back. I'll probably use Billiam a bunch, because I really like Espeons. Huh. You put in the battle time? Monica of Monday. Thanks. You walked off while I was talking to you. Okay. Still thanks, because I'm gonna toss this on Burb. Alrighty, so let's not go rock type into the ocean. And most of what we're going to run into is probably tentacles and stuff, so let's toss our buddy up front and immediately get into a fight. William, this is gonna be like 4 experience for you, but you're still gonna get it. So I'd like you to keep up the team. And I'm probably going to use Billiam as our psychic type, and then just have Bruh be water. Oh boy, we're gonna be here a while. Ursula, I'm not gonna use one of these. And I might not. Your level is really low. Why did I go to bag immediately? Erica, poison it. Good job. You haven't done it yet, but I know you're going to. I have faith in you. But have you ever used a course one? Like, I'm sure you could. I never thought. I usually go for Pokemon Evolve. I might do a run one day where I can only use Pokemon that can't evolve. Like if I catch a normal thing. I guess I could just do a rando team that doesn't evolve either. Alrighty. You're a water type. Also, I thought I had more Pokeballs than that. Whoops. That'll be fine. That's great. Can you use help? I'll go with the Premier Ball, then we'll switch to the Great Balls. Why? Why are you doing this? I just realized I'm gonna use my mouse. If I get my mouse to work, there we go. Those little stumps always look like arms to me. I bet they're just like little bits of coral that are meant to look like them and they don't move or anything, but just imagine trying to give you a little hug with those stump arms. That'd be adorable. I'm gonna name you Stumps. The second you say this Pokemon, you're gonna name Stumps. They'll get mad at you. You're gonna be Cursoli in the house. As an awful reference to a TV show that I only watched a little bit of. But, no. You're at half health, and that was a great ball. Put it. Do you want to stay down now, please? Thank you. Thank you. In the South Sea Nation, the people live in communities that are built on the groups of this. Oh no, I thought it was referring to, was it Pacific Log Town? That was built on Corsola? Well, we'll just have a whole nation that's just mostly water that's built on Corsola. What was I gonna name you? Oh, Stubbs. That's how quickly I forget things. There we go. The box with you. Why is there land there? Do I have to investigate the ocean now? With Billiam at my side. We'll give him a little captain's hat. Captain Billiam would be a pretty solid name. By the way, I've been using the name Billiam for random things. Like if I'm saying, yeah, so some jerk came by, we'll call him Billiam. And blah 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 blah. It's just my default name now. I don't know why. I guess because it's a combination of other names, so people can't be like, oh, you're referring to me. It's like, no, I'm talking about Billiam, mate. Hey. You wanna see the sweetest thing? Revenge for wasted Pokeballs. Get that. Here. Oh, it's just a teen tension. What are we pouring in the oceans to make these Pokemon evolve that are using, or that early? Maybe he did just evolve. Like a Tentacle just got really mad one day. It's like, you know what? Screw this. I'm getting like 12 extra legs. That's what I would do. Alright, we got a random fisherman. They contain something very powerful. I wonder what. Are these seafoam ions? Oh geez, what level are you? No, we're fine. Espion's Call is the easiest one for me to recognize. I never really decided why. I think because I just ended up using Espion a lot. And don't get me wrong, Umbreon's awesome, and I will just toxic tank you on an Umbreon every day of the week. But just... like, it was still fresh in me that Psychic types were incredibly overpowered when the original one came out. The original Gold and Silver, I mean. Because, like, first game, there was nothing to challenge a Psychic type Pokemon. And they, like, messed up typing, so I think they were immune to Ghost. It's like, yeah, if you would have saw a Psychic type, like, even if you can't trade, just run a Kadabra. Just grab a Kadabra and go. It'll be fine. Sweet Relicanth, dude. I used to think the red dots were the eyes on the Relicanth, and I was like, no, it's not. Why have I thought that? Like, I was mad at myself for thinking that for so long. That should heal me, aren't you Water Rock? I mean, I know you're like the Snorlax of water Pokemon, but... yeah, you got a bunch of health, don't you, buddy? Right? What? What? How dare you live? How dare you Rock Tomb? How dare you anything in general? Just stop. Not very effective. Yeah, because he's a rock type. He should have been dead from that, like, double effective attack. Alright, I'm trying to get to the islands before I cut off this episode. Oh, we're on a new route. What are these caves right here? So there's something super powerful in the other cave we were at, so what's this one? Unless that's the case too. I'm really confused right now, guys. I know they did some different stuff with the water and the maps. Another cave down there. There's a whirlpool. Ooh, a shelter. I'm pretty okay with some shelters. Wait. No. No. I'm not sure what game I've been playing where I'm convinced that Bag and Pokemon are Switch. But I've been playing it, and it's throwing me off. Thunder and Cloister are gonna be pretty solid. They kind of took a hit when they split special, though. So I think they took so much of a hit they never, like, really recovered it in the fan base's eyes, although I'm down with them. I'm just gonna keep using poison powder to kill time when your health goes down, because I don't want to kill you. Come on. Oh no, I really named it Shelly. I don't know, it's named the shelter. Brosidon, no. Do you mind not killing Erica today? You're level 19, I'm not having this. Go, bruh. You still have Young on, bruh. No, we took disable, didn't we? Is it water gun, surf, disable, and I think confusion? No, it's surf, confusion, headbutt. I was going for my Pokeballs. The wrong way. Please stay in that because your health's getting to where it worries me. Yeah, you're gonna be Clem the Clam. In case it shall... Is in case it this is such... Any other color than this red. Encased in a shell that is harder than diamond. Inside, however, is surprisingly tender. Clem, surprisingly tender. Now I want chicken tenders, and I'm upset. Alright, so that island has a whirlpool. What's this? I was just trying to go around the thing. I want to end this episode at some point. Yeah, I'm gonna knock out a tentacle, and then I'll pick it up after we knock out this tentacle. Bye!